Welcome back to Dancing Goddess Tribe. I have started already shuffling some cards, and so I wanted to talk to those of you who are Taurus. This is our birthday season. This is the time when many of us have already gone full circle by the time you've watched this on a new year, and many of us are heading that way as well. I'm a Taurus too. So I'm really excited about this new year. I know that we are in the middle of the pandemic, and I know that also many good things are going to come out of this. It's just the way we have to look at life, isn't it? So here I go. I'm shuffling the cards, and I'm going to pull out a few things that I think that might benefit you all as well. So let me shuffle one more time, and then I'll split the cards. And I'll show them to you as I go along. Okay. So first card is 7 of Coins. Temperance crosses it. The Hanged Man is on top. The 9 of Swords is in the past. The 2 of Swords is on the bottom. And the 5 of Cups is the immediate future. Now remember this also when you're dealing with having a reading done, to remember that you can alter anything that you're learning about to work to the betterment of your spirit, okay? So this is just one version of your future that's coming your way. And I always aim to give you the most positive outcome and focus towards the most optimistic results as well. So then following that, the 5 of Cups is the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Coins. Is it the 8? Yeah, that's the 8 of Coins, sorry. I haven't looked at this particular deck in a minute, so I don't have this one memorized. And the final card is the 8 of Wands. Okay, and the overall energy is the 9 of Pentacles. So, okay, with all that in mind, we have a really positive direction that we're going in with all this. And we have started out with the 7 of Coins. So we're looking at everything that in our present, we're looking at everything that we want to have for our future. And we're wanting to see, where all this work that we've put towards our coins is going. Now, crossing that is Temperance, and Temperance is balancing out the different aspects of your life. It is the balance of this is kind of a neat card because it shows her holding the 2 vessels that have the water in it, and it's being held up by Spirit. See the blue strings holding that up. We're being held up, we're being guided. She's an angel. Temperance is a wonderful way to look at the way we've looked at our money. Anyway, oops, dropped a card, hold on. Okay, and we have everything. I think you know this already. Okay, so that's why I keep pausing, because you already know that you have been looking at your monies and wondering if it's going to get better. And Temperance is a way of getting in tune with that, getting in touch with that part of your money building, because you're being practical, you're covering everything that needs to be covered, you're able to move forward just step by step. We're taking each moment, each day, each step. Some of you are, many of you are working either from home or without jobs, and some of you are working actually in jobs and going to those jobs. So there's this very large number of you all who are home with your work or wanting more work. You're resourceful. These things show that you have already planted some things. That's what the 7 of coins shows, that you've planted them and you're waiting for your harvest to grow. You're looking towards your future, and that's where the temperance comes in, with the patience and waiting for that. I will say that there's something that's crowning your mentality right now, and that is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is showing you a new perspective on all of this. Let me get a little bit more personal here and tell you that there is something that has been affecting the direction that you're going with in respect to your monies, and you're going to have to look at things from a different direction. You think that it's one of those moments where you look at everything thinking it's going to work out. If you keep doing what you're doing, it's there's a quote that I can't remember right now, but it basically says, if you keep doing what you're doing and you're not getting anywhere, you're just acting crazy. And I'm not calling you crazy. I could call me crazy before I call you crazy any day. But what I'm going to tell you is the Hanged Man is trying to tell you to look at things from a different perspective. Carpe diem. Did you ever see that Robin Williams movie where he teaches the boys, and he gets the boys to stand on the desk and they say carpe diem, and they're giving things a new perspective. Looking at things from a different angle than you normally would. If you maybe change up your routine every day. Many of you all need to change up your routine. Instead of sitting there waiting for it to happen for you, it's time for you to make an active decision to change the direction you're going to go. And all of that is, in the past, you had 9 of Wands, and very much so, hard to sleep. You've had a rough time in the past. You've had a really one thing after another. Something is just eating you up. See, there's a monster in the background. Something's just been eating you up and it's been bothering you. And it's caused you to have to wonder which one is going to cause, which direction you need to go. And you've been stressed about it because you have a decision that you've been needing to make. And you feel like you're not going to make the right decision no matter where you go, but you will. You will make a great decision. All roads lead to success, okay? And although you feel like you have spilled these glasses, these chalices filled with wine, and you're hoping to get to there, remember you have these as well. For some of you all, that's a partner that you're working with, someone who is showing you all are working together your cup is still full there. There's something still working for you. There are things that, in fact, these are probably better for you than these were. When I think of these look like they're, when I first saw these, the 5 of cups, this reminded me of blood. Of course, it could mean red wine and white wine, just depending on the direction you want to go with that. I could make pandemic jokes, but I won't. But what I will tell you is, don't stress over these things that have spilled. They weren't meant to be in your life anymore. You aren't meant to be going in that direction. You're meant to be going in that direction. And you need to make sure that you pick up the things that are actually serving you and are working to your advantage. And you know what they are, and they're doing a lot of good for you. There is great abundance and prosperity that you're pointed towards. And this partnership, some of you all, it might be a romantic, I keep hearing romance. It might be a romance that strengthens you to get to the next level. We're all, this just reminded me of social distancing as well. We're all seeing something that we want to reach, but because of this pandemic, we feel like we can't get there, and it's all caused so many problems that's knocked over so many opportunities that we created. And we thought, finally, we're getting out of something. And then something came up and it caused us to, with the pandemic, and it caused it all to just fall to pieces. Well, there's something helpful that's going on in your life, and it's the root to all this. And there's someone who's in your life who is a strong female who is older, and is going to influence the well-being and the health of the direction you're going in. Some of you all are taking on nutrition. I keep hearing that, nutrition. I'll tell you what just sparked as I said that is her dress in here. Her corset looks like lettuce leaves. And so there's going to be nutritional balance heading you forward. Make sure you eat healthy, make sure you drink healthy, and that you take care of yourself before you take care of anyone else. Something we've all heard, which is when you're in an airplane and the air, the oxygen mask drop down and you have a child with you or an elderly person with you, someone you have to care for, make sure you get your mask on before you help that other person. Well, this is your opportunity to do that. This person's going to help you, going to bring that oxygen to you. And it might not be a warm, fuzzy way that they're going about doing it. It's just very practical, and that works for most of you. It's a practical way of approaching it. It's somewhat seemingly cold maybe, but however, it's going to be in the right direction for you to base everything on. It's going to give you, we're going to go on to the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is victory, brilliant ideas, wonderful things coming to your life now, things that you're making decisions on that are going to surpass anything that you'd planned to achieve before. And as a result, you're feeling within your spirit that you're getting from the 7, which is your current position, to the 8 of coins. From the 7, they are growing, and you're able to start counting your money. It has fully grown and come to harvest, and you're able to count that. See, he has his ledger there, and in his ledger he is sharing with you what that you have some well done work going on there for yourself. He is telling you that you are doing a great job, this guy is, and he's representing you. He is representing the work that you are keeping all the monies in place. You're balancing them where they need to be balanced. You are putting them where they need to go. And as a result, you're heading in the right direction. And on that point, everything is going, the information that you're waiting for is going to come to you swiftly and quickly. Emails, telephone, Zoom, even snail mail, U.S. postage, it might start coming in as well. Something you've been waiting for is going to come to you quickly, and suddenly you're wanting to have some information and confirmation on the direction you're going. So May for you, Taurus, is going to be a wonderful turnout, especially with the energy of the 9 of Pentacles being your overall energy for the month. And if you would like, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 more cards, because on Patreon, I have opened up a Patreon and I am now doing extended readings there. So I'm going to grab my other, these are my Rider-Waite Tarot. It's a teeny little tarot deck, and I'm going to lay them all out on top of this for you. And we're going to pull 3 cards that are going to be the beginning of your next reading. So come join me on Patreon, and you can enjoy the extended reading there. And these are very delicate. I don't know why they were, but they are. I guess I've had them for a minute, and see they're all bent like that. So I'm going to, I have ordered a new kit, a new bunch of cards, so I'm excited about that. I bought them for myself for my birthday. Thank you very much. So one last shuffle here, and then I'm going to split the cards. Let's pull this up, and let's pull the top 3, which is the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. So I will take this reading on over to Patreon, and you guys join me there. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, and a great May, and happy birthday. Bye.